Hey y'all, so I'm home for lunch right now, and I said I would come on with you guys and do a quick live, maybe for a few minutes at least, and see how you guys are doing. Give you guys a little bit of idea of what kind of progress I'm going through right now. So I don't know if I've told you guys, but I lost a lot of hair in the last year because of I had a lot of hair loss last year because I actually think it was because of my diabetes had actually ramped up to a lot higher level. So I'd found out, for some of you might be aware of the fact that I found out I had diabetes. I had already been pre-diabetic for about 11 years, probably diabetic for longer, who knows. But the thing about diabetes is that your nerve endings kind of die off in different parts of your body. So that's why a lot of people end up with um gangrene on their feet, and or they lose their eyesight. Is because a lot of these nerve endings die. So my thought process was like, if you were losing nerve endings in certain parts of your body, then what about your hair? So I'm thinking that my hair, I may have lost like quite a bit of hair, especially last year. I lost so much hair, and I didn't really talk about it too much on my channel because I was just so embarrassed about it and so troubled by it, more or less, that I didn't know what to do. But anyway, so when I found out I had diabetes, I still didn't put two and two together, like, oh my gosh, maybe I've been losing hair all these years because I've had diabetes all this time. And even though I found out I had diabetes last June, I really think I've had it a little bit. I've been in the diabetic range for a lot longer. So my point in telling you all of this is that ever since I started fasting and doing ketogenic diets, having a lot of fats in my diet and doing really well with that, at first I did see some hair loss. I continue seeing hair loss because I also think I was doing fasting the wrong way. The first 6 months first 3 to 5 months I was doing it. And then I started fasting based on my menstrual cycle from about January till now. So since then, I've seen quite a huge difference in. I didn't expect this because, first of all, I know I've lost a lot of hair because my volume has changed. But I'll show you guys this. You see this right here? I didn't expect this, like, lately. So I didn't realize my hair had completely broken off, like the front, especially front portion. So I know the portions of my hair, I lost a lot of hair because I used to see clumps of hair falling out. But I actually didn't realize how much of the front of my hair was gone. I knew because I had a bald patch that was like so bald. I was like, oh, I saw pictures and I'm like, oh my God. But recently I saw that this all hair is starting to grow back on its own. Anything about fasting, it actually triggers growth throughout your body. So growth as in good growth. So yeah, and just supplying your body with nutrients and oxygen. So anyways, I noticed this, and I was not doing anything really drastically different with regard to my regimen. It was mostly hot oil treatments and aloe vera overnight hair masks, which I haven't done that much of, but it's more the hot oil treatments I was really consistent with. Anyway, so recently I was like, oh my gosh, like I put my hair in a bun, and you would see like this hair is like shooting out now. So when I look at pictures, I actually see that I'm actually balding in these spots, and it's filling in now. So when I look at pictures of myself now, like all hair is starting to fill in. So I guess it's going to take a few years for my hair to grow out quite a bit. But even in the last few months, I've seen quite a few hairs just like growing out. So it's just good to see that some sort of progress is happening. So I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of what's happening. So my last treatment that I was supposed to film it, but I didn't. It was a bentonite hair clay mask. Now, the thing about the bentonite clay is that it unclogs your hair follicles. Now, I am quite certain that my follicles are clogged as well. One, because the water in China, not so bad, not so good. And then, especially because of the diabetes situation, I know my hair, it needs some stimulation with regard to any dead hairs that may have happened based on uh, any nerve endings that may have died off. So that's why I did the bentonite clay mask. So it was bentonite. It had some oils and apple cider vinegar. I didn't even like make that recipe or anything. I used exactly the recipe from naturallycurly.com. So if you want a recipe, just search bentonite clay mask on naturallycurly.com and see how that works for you. So anyways, I did that a few days ago, and I also did that because I felt as though my hair was just like so dry, and no matter what I put in it, it wasn't uptaking any nutrients. And after I did that bentonite clay mask, I saw a really big difference with regard to my hair is not as dry as it used to be, Um, so that was that, and I followed up with an aloe vera juice just for about half an hour. But tonight I want to do an aloe vera mask, an overnight aloe vera mask, which my hair loves, 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 and my hair just sprouts like crazy with that. Anyways, it's a few more minutes before the end of Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I hope you all are doing well. I'm not a mother, for all those who are asking. So Lizzie is asking me, are you a mother? No, I'm not. I probably won't be. So keep using those condoms. All right. Yeah. So Chantal says, have you ever used marshmallow root? No, I haven't. No, I tried looking for that in China, but I haven't seen it. You made the moringa oil that I made, okay, a few days ago. Yeah, I made a new oil the other day too, but it wasn't the moringa oil. So I made a moringa oil before I left for Chinese New Year in January. So I came back into my apartment in April. Yeah, February, March, April. Yeah, 3 months that oil was sitting there. So, bro, that oil was powerful. Maybe that's what's growing my hair out. So I've been using that oil. I use it on my scalp. I use that oil in shea butter mix. I use it for the hot oil treatments. But I didn't really start using that oil until I returned. Before that, I was doing hot oil treatments with just olive oil. So yeah. So the oil I made a couple of days ago was an Ayurvedic hair oil, actually. So that oil has pretty much the same things from my moringa oil. It's just that I add Ayurveda powders. So I put amla, neem, what was it? Neutral henna. I put shikakai, hibiscus, rose. Yeah. So I just threw all those things in the bottle. I actually think the bottle is too small. So actually today I was supposed to do that at lunchtime today. So it's lunchtime now here. So we get about 2.5 hours for lunch. So I was supposed to go to the shop, but I said let me do a live because I haven't come on here in a while. So I said I would just use a bigger jar and add more oil because the jar is like, I thought it was a big jar, but the amount of powders I put in there. Yeah. So yeah. So I made that oil a few days ago, and I'm gonna leave that for a couple of weeks to just infuse for a bit. And to all you guys, happy Mother's Day. I'm not a mom, I'm an awesome daughter. That's cool. So yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how to explain my schedule with my hair now though. It's kind of erratic in a way because not the regimen, but the scheduling. Because I have to kind of choose days like, I don't know, I have to like try to figure out the best days to do my hair to maximize my time. So it's not quite just about weekends because our schedule was 20 days. So it wasn't there's no weekend in there to do your hair. So I kind of have to, it's a lot of gymnastics with my brain, to be honest. What about you guys? What's going on with y'all? I find like a lot of dark circles under my eyes. I'm like, how you guys doing? What's going on with your hair? What's progress have you been making with your hair? Anything you've noticed? As I was telling you, I just noticed massive growth, but clearly I had a huge breakage. And I don't think it's breakage, to be honest. I think it was hair loss. Like I just lost a lot of hair. I'm just so glad I figured out I'm just glad I figured out how to control my diet and diabetes. So what I really cannot wait to do, to be honest, is to check my blood work. So I'm supposed to do a health check day after tomorrow. So that health check is for our visa to renew our visas in China. That's how they don't really tell you much with that health check because they probably just check for HIV and AIDS, to be honest. So when you do that health check, they do like a massive breakdown of what went down with your blood and stuff. So that's literally how I found out I had diabetes last year. So last year when I did my blood work for my visa, they I asked for my results and I sent a screenshot to a doctor and then she was like, bruh, do you know you have low iron? Do you know you have this? Do you know you have high blood sugar? Do you know you have that? And I'm like, what? So she was like, you should come in and see me. So that's how I even decided to go to someone and see what's happening with my blood work. And that's when she decided to just check your blood for the last 3 months. Let's do the HbA1c screening on your blood to see if you really do have diabetes. And that's when I found out I had diabetes last year. So, but as I said, I suspect I had it a long time before because I had a lot of these symptoms. The hair loss is actually a big symptom of diabetes, unfortunately. I've been having hair loss for so long. It could be linked to iron too, which is a crazy thing. All these things are interconnected. The low iron, low zinc, high blood sugar, like your body's like trying to maintain balance. So I mean, that's why I always say your hair loss is trying to tell you something. Something is wrong. Figure it out. So my schedule is let's be scruffy time. I've been doing my hair whenever. No, that's fine. I haven't been good at taking care of my body. My eyesight is getting worse due to it. So. Medication can take a toll on natural hair. It can shock you at first. That's a good point too. But I haven't been on much medication. And that's the other thing too. I remember when I first found out I had diabetes. So it was a Chinese doctor and she didn't even want to prescribe me Chinese medicine, which was quite interesting, first of all. But the other thing was that she was trying so much to be like a Western doctor. Her first thing wasn't even diet. It wasn't exercise. It wasn't anything. I mean, she did talk about that briefly, but her thing was, let's put you on metformin. Bruh, what? So that was her first suggestion, not suggestion, prescription. She wrote a prescription for metformin. So that's the other thing too. My body could have become very addicted to using metformin, and I would have probably continued the cycle of hair loss. So talking about hair loss, I haven't actually told you like if my hair stopped falling out. Now, it has quite a bit too, and I've been actually washing my hair pretty often, and I haven't even been seeing the amount. Bro, y'all don't understand the amount of hair I would pull. Like I would just like be detangling with conditioner very gently, and in my hand a clump of hair, and I'm like, what is going on? So I haven't had that type of situation going on. What I think is going on now is just the natural amount of shed hair. which is good. Yeah, so Chelsea, I hope you figure out what's going on with your body so that I mean even your eyesight, that's something you can reverse to your eyesight as well. If I make an Ayurveda oil and let it sit for 3 to 4 weeks before I use it, how long can I use it? If I keep it in the refrigerator after I start using it. Now, I watched a video with someone, oh gosh, what's her name again? Oh my gosh, she has a big YouTube channel actually. Oh, I just came across her channel randomly and I realized she does hair videos too. And she did an Ayurvedic oil. And when I checked when I checked how she does her oil, she did it 3 times. She used her herbs 3 times. So I guess you can reuse them. I've never reused. The only thing I've reused with the fenugreek seeds, I would soak them and use it for a protein mask, hair mask and stuff. But I guess you can reuse the herbs and stuff 3 times or so. It's worth a try. And for months, sometimes no, it wasn't Curly Proverbs. It wasn't Curly Proverbs. I could actually find it. I'm just like trying to rack my brain. I'm like, why am I stressing myself out? I can just look at my history. Let me see. Her YouTube channel name is Bree Hall. That's her name, Bree Hall. She's actually quite popular. And she's a singer too. She's pretty interesting girl to listen to when you watch her channel. Bree Hall is her name. Brihall. So yes, in her Ayurvedic hair oil video, she reuses her herbs like over and over and over. So whenever she's ready for it, I guess maybe 2 weeks or so, she would strain it out and whatever remains in her jar, she would just top it up with some more oil and let it sit again for a little bit longer. So that's a good option, especially if you're tight on a budget and stuff, you'd want to reuse your hair oils. So okay, so medication, yeah. Have you ever considered using water only method with using your oils as deep conditioner once a week? What's water only method with your oils? What's that? You mean just spray your hair with water and then use oils? Is that what you mean? It acted like what acted like a protein overdose? So I moisturized 6 twists and left that. Okay. What acted as a protein overdose? I'm not sure. You made a mistake and used hair quality henna instead of the body art quality one in my oil. Should I just throw it away? And now, guys, I do not know about henna. Like, I'm like the worst person to ask about henna, to be honest. Was she trying to get a profit? I don't think so because I didn't. Wait, did I fill out the prescription at her place? That's a good. What did I fill out? Oh, what? Oh, I think I bought the iron. What did I buy from her? I'm not sure. Oh, well, making a profit would be getting me to come back over and over if you give me medication instead of telling me what to do, right? I honestly think, though, I think she's just following Western medicine. I don't think my doctor, the Chinese doctor here in China, I don't think she is trying to get like just a profit. I think she is just trying to do what Western doctors do, and because she thinks that's the best way. Because I mean, there are a lot of y'all don't realize how much China. I'm trying my best how to talk about these things, but you don't understand how much. Let me just use the words they. You don't understand how much they idolize America and worship America. So it's quite interesting the spin that's happening in the media right now, with regard to how they make it. Y'all don't understand how much. I did not understand it as well until I started working here in 2015. It's like America's like God to them. Now, huh. based on how the all the media sides, Western and Eastern media, they're both spinning crazy stories. So I'm trying to not talk about it, to be honest. Like, it's very controversial. But whoo, I did not realize how much they worshipped America until I came here in 2015. Like, bruh, seriously. Because I don't clearly worship America. So it's like, like, God, God, God. So, but yeah, so I was bringing that up because, yeah, I think she idolizes Western, the way Western medicine, because she's a trained, I think she's trained in Western medicine, basically. So even though she's Chinese, even her values, like with regard to Christianity and her wedding and kid, like it was just a mind. She's Chinese, but it was as if she didn't even grow up here. It's strange. So I think that's why she was pushing Western medicine. That's probably all she knows. She didn't really know too much about Chinese medicine. And unfortunately, the Western way of handling diabetes, especially the old Western way, I think slowly some doctors are like seeing benefits of fasting, but it's very slow progress. Anyway, so I think she's just following whatever she's learning with regard to how to handle diabetes. Yeah, she's just following them, which is not the best way, but she's following them. All right. Oh. People says when I went on Hydria, they first put me on vitamin D, B12, maybe folic acid, multivitamins, and biotin. Oh, that's a lot. All necessary, by the way, but that's a lot. Okay, I believe I saw that it makes sense to reuse it. Yeah. Also, you can make the oil soaked powders and use a little bit in a hair gloss. Yeah. Have you still been using coconut oil? If so, do you think that oil is acting negatively in your hair? Um, no, I don't think it was the oil. I used the last time I used, actually, most recent time I used coconut oil. Sorry, yes, I did use coconut oil. I actually used coconut oil in Sri Lanka, which is why I don't know, my hair. I use coconut oil to do hot oil treatments. So the growth of it coming back is actually probably a result of me using the coconut oil for hot oil treatments, overnight hot oil treatments. So. But no, I don't. Y'all don't understand. I've been going through hair loss for a good while, maybe a good 7 years. Good seven. Even when I started YouTube, a lot of my very early videos was about hair loss because I was struggling with it, and different things I had done had kind of slowed it down. But it wasn't. I wasn't treating what was happening on the inside. I didn't know it was like something internal. But a lot of my if you go back to my old videos on my channel, you would see I talked about hair loss from way back then because that's how long I've been going through it. And that's how long I should have tried to correct this diabetes situation. But I didn't understand the detrimental. Well, I don't know if hair loss is detrimental. I mean, it is detrimental because if my hair loss is triggered, right? Who's to say what are the crazy other triggers that's going on the inside of my body, you know? Fatty liver disease. I for sure my hair, my liver. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I would assume that they would have done that too, following ancient teachings, but no, like they're trying to be like the West sometimes. Beautiful hair. Thanks for the hair tips and advice. Thank you so much, Saturn's daughter. Washing your hair with only water, no shampoo or conditioner, allowing your hair to be coated with your natural sebum, detoxing from chemicals. My hair dries out so much. Um, that would be, oof, I don't know if I can do that. I would have to think about that. What's her name? I saw Green Beauty do that recently. Sorry, not that she did it recently. I recently watched a video about that. It wasn't a recent video. It was a video I think she did a year or two ago or something. Um, that would be interesting to do. My doctor's from India, so even though his way was odd, it worked. Water only washing is called rinsing. At least do a co-wash. Cleansing needs to happen. Yeah, that's why I'm doing my cleanse is gonna be once a month. With the bentonite clay. Oh, and people, I didn't benton. I actually came across, as we say in Trinidad, a bounce up on this, right? So I actually came across the bentonite clay hair mask for my hair because of you. So last live stream, and I was telling you all, oh my gosh, my skin is breaking out so much. People have suggested that I do a bentonite clay mask with only water just to clear up my skin a little bit. So I did that face mask, and my skin was so smooth, and I actually felt like it removed something from my skin. So I'm like, why? What about like if my face, like I've done a clay mask for my hair before, but what if I just paint bentonite clay? What's going to happen? So yes, people, thanks to you, it kind of led me back to using it on my hair. So I kind of came across some stuff on Naturally Curly, and I was like, you know what, that's a recipe. I saw a few recipes, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try their recipe. So I tried the recipe from Naturally Curly, which had the bentonite clay, apple cider vinegar, and uh, and the oils and stuff, and that was a godsend because when I was reading up on it, that is actually a detox for your hair. So you're moving a lot of toxins. Now, especially the reason why I wanted to do that is because I'm fasting so much. And because I fast for long hours, I do a 24-hour fast once a week. My body's actually detoxing, but I'm not helping it remove the toxins. So I know there's a lot of buildup of toxins on my scalp from fasting and stuff, toxins in my hair. So that's why I was like, you know what? It's probably such good timing with regard to finding the the bentonite, coming across the bentonite clay because of you people, and then using it in my hair. And I'm gonna do that once a month especially because I fast so much. Because every day for 5 days, so this is my schedule for fasting. For 5 days, I fast anywhere from 15 to 20 hours on a regular basis for 5 days. And then on the sixth day, I would do a 24-hour fast. And then on the seventh day, I do not fast at all. I would eat 3 meals a day like a normal person. So, or a regular diet. So I know my body is just like, it's like, so you have to so I feel so, and even from my reading and videos I watch on YouTube, you have to kind of help your body along with removing some of these toxins because your body's like constantly pushing toxins out when you fast so much. Um, but yeah, so that was a thank you to you people. Thank you so much. You guys, that's why I love live streams. I love doing videos. So it's not just always about me yapping, which is what I do, which is, I know. But it's also about you guys sharing your knowledge and me gaining a lot of insight and things I can try and do. And this YouTube journey has been incredible so far. Okay. Share. Okay, so water only washing is just like rinsing. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, guys. Girls, women, ladies. Yeah, you remember, Latoya says you remember those hair loss videos, bruh. That was back in the day, boy. No, it was just like 5 years ago. So, a lot. Whew, even back then, I was losing a lot of hair. A lot of hair. a lot, like balls of hair. Balls of hair. Wow. Up until last year. So I would say for this year so far, I haven't, and I'm not doing anything drastic. So you see, I used to be spraying my hair with the rosemary spray, spraying my hair with the fenugreek. Just stop these. Just stop it. I just want this hair loss to stop. I'm not even doing all those. I mean, I consider it crazy, but I wouldn't like. I'm not even doing that. I'm just being very simple, and I'm not doing anything crazy, and my hair is not falling out. Thankfully, I'm like, oh. I especially think this lifestyle definitely made a huge difference. I eat more fats. My carbs are low as usual. Um, and I'm fasting. So that's a big, yeah, 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 yeah. Some folks eat bentonite clay. I'll read about it a little bit more before I do that. Let me see. Are you still taking MSM? You know what? I don't know why I keep forgetting. It's not that I've stopped. Every night before bed, when I know I'm not eating anymore, I'm like, oh, forgot to take my MSM and my vitamin C. So I take a vitamin C with my other tablets. So my other vitamins. So I take a slow release one with my vitamin D, my iron and stuff. But for some reason, in the evening when I'm having dinner, because I would have actually now usually around this time is my first meal of the day, and then my second meal of the day is usually around 5, 6, and I completely forget. For some reason, I always remember my pills in the day, but at an evening with MSM, I completely forget. So I have the Aztec clay. I don't know if that one's edible, but I will read up on it. Oh yeah, but I haven't stopped taking the MSM. I just keep forgetting to take it. I don't know how I always remember my other vitamins. Always forget this. I've been missing your live stream. So glad I caught this one. Yeah, yeah. This I don't have a set schedule with my live stream, so I just pop on. I've been trying to do them like every 3, 4 days, especially if I don't post a video. But um, yeah, I saw. I'm like, almost almost died there. Empress is like, yeah, it's not edible. Don't eat it, please. Don't kill yourself. She's like, don't kill yourself, please. Thank you, Empress. But as I said, I'm not just gonna eat clay like a crazy person. I'm like, somebody posted and told me they're eating the Ayurvedic powders. I'm like, bro, I don't know if it's food grade. I don't know. People asking me to eat it. I'm like, bro, I'm not telling you nothing. Are you guys still taking yeah, it's the Aztec one. I can show you. Are you guys still taking MSM? Because that video blew up. I don't even know. I was like, bruh, that was very surprising. So it's this one. Let me show you. Oops. It's this Aztec one. It's good for facial, deep pore cleansing. But anyways, I don't plan on taking it. Yeah. But this one. So okay, so as Andrew asked me a question, would you try henna again? Probably not. My hair was fine without it. I actually kind of regret using it. But it's okay. I don't think I'll use it again. I mean, some things are for some people, some are not. You have the same size. It's huge, right? It's massive. How long is this live stream so far? 34 minutes. So my face cleared up quite a bit with the mask. So I'm gonna do the mask maybe once a week. So it's probably due for another one just now. And it made my skin so that bent, and I clay mask on your face. It makes your skin so smooth. Oh my god. And I don't use, y'all know I don't use makeup. I don't, like, I've never owned all those makeup things. You can ask me, don't ever, no. Ask me to buy those things, I don't know what to buy. I've never owned makeup and mascara and all those eye powder things and face powder things, never. So, and I don't do all those toners and all that crazy stuff, y'all. I'm like, I don't know, no. So, and primer and so the clays, I think, are a good alternative to all that drama everybody puts on their face. I will do that once a week to like keep my skin clear and smooth and such. That was a very unflattering position I had my camera in just now. Because I was looking at that old. Okay, there's nothing wrong with looking old, by the way. Just saying, I look older than usual. This is better. The lighting is better. What was I doing before? Okay, vanity. All right. I've gotten some in my mouth before. It's gritty, but nope, it's not for dinner. Some Ayurvedic powders are edible. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm just saying some of them were they meant for consumption. That particular brand or that particular, like, you don't know. They are food grade bentonite clay that you can. There's food grade bentonite clay that you can buy from Amazon. I think we literally okay. I stopped MSM because I was breaking out even with with 1/8 of a teaspoon. But I'm gonna try taking it every 2 days and every other day. Yeah. And I think too, drinking way more, like you have to drink a lot more water as well. So. Okay. Yeah, MSM does detox you. So, yeah, it does. You can break out quite a bit if you're taking it. Let me see what you're saying. Clay is good in soaps. It gives you good slip. Yeah, my hair loved it. Loved it. To those even considering eating Ayurveda powders, you need to know henna is poisonous. People try to eat henna. What? I know you told us about the henna, giving henna to rodents to kill them. That's kind of whack. Crack is whack, guys. Oh, she's laughing. People's like, I'm probably the oldest thing here, girl, but I'm sure you sexy, girl. I saw your videos. All right. But yeah, that clay mask was life-changing. I'm like, okay, I might not do makeup, but I can do this once a week, this clay mask once a week. And I'm glad I don't, some people buy these pre-made masks and stuff to, you can just use your bentonite clay. That's what I love about it. It's so many purposes for this one thing. And it's a huge jar that I bought. And I only used once. I'm like, bruh. That's what I'm telling you. This quarantine, self-isolation, staying still, let's call it staying still. Pretty much it's staying still. Has made me realize I'm like, bruh, I have too many things. Especially when I was stuck in Sri Lanka for so long. I'm like, I had a baby suitcase. The tiniest one. And that's all I had. And I was just fine. When I came back to my apartment, I'm like, bruh, I have too many things. I don't need this stuff. So I started to like I started packing stuff away into suitcases and suitcases, bags to give away. I found some stuff. I'm like, bruh, I don't want it anymore. Keep giving it away. Clothes. The amount of clothes I've always been like, oh, I'm gonna wear it. Never wore it. I could show you right now an example. No, it's not that I never wore this, but I never wore this in China. I've worn this back home in Trinidad. This top right here. So I went home in 2018. My grandmother has like she sees things. Anyways, my grandmother gave me this, right? This was hers. And she used to be a little bit chunkier. So, anyways, she doesn't really go out too much because she's a little bit older. She gave this to me. And I've always said I would wear this because I used to wear it in Trinidad when I was dancing and stuff. I always say I would wear this in China. And I never wore it since I got it in 2018 from my grandmother. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear all my clothes. I've been wearing, my friends are like, I didn't even know you had that. My coworkers are like, bro, you have clothes. Because I'm the kind of person, I would wear the same thing over and over and over. So, anyways, so this is my top today that I'm wearing, and my coworkers are like, okay, all right. But I'm the kind of person, I would throw on the same thing every week, just recycle the same clothes every week, and not really change it up. So now I'm like, nope, I'm wearing all my things. My point of saying all this, I have hair products and stuff I'm not using. So I'm like, I'm going to use all my things because I have clays, I have powders that I haven't used. I have like the Aretha powder. I use it once for the ivory. That's very wasteful. I haven't thrown it away, but it's just there. My hair looks nice and thickish here. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Yeah, so I'm wearing all my things. I'm using all my things. I'm doing all the things. It's just like this isolation stay still period has made me realize like let it. I don't know, like there's things I've had in my apartment. I'm like, what you waiting for to use this? Just use it. No, my grandmother has style, yo. Style. Yeah, I remember when I was growing up, she used to bring some, I mean, not even like, she has like a posh taste. I'm not even on that level to this day. Oh yeah, I've heard of Star Puppy. What's up with her? Is she okay? If you're breaking out with that small amount, you could possibly get allergic to it. So you might want to check out whether or not you're allergic to MSM before you continue using it. Okay, that's good to know. Have you tried Rasul clay as well? I use it in my hair for clay washes, considering bentonite clay, just to see the difference, if any. Now, I did a clay wash in my hair once. That was actually not a good example. I probably should remove that video. It wasn't a good example of how to use clays. It had bentonite clay. It had white clay. Is it called white clay? Bentonite, Rasul, and was it white clay? I think it was called white clay. And I think I used a mixture of those three. So I used those before. But the bentonite by itself is actually really good. All right. I do a mud wash when I'm feeling lazy. That's it. Howlin' clay. Oh, Chelsea, you are like a bank of knowledge. I love it. I say something and Chelsea knows it. Chelsea, could you like be on my shoulder when I need to remember something always? Very resourceful. Let me see. Oh, let me get a chair. My knees. My God. Oh. See, I have a beach chair. See, use all the things, guys. Use all the things. What was it? So what's going on with you all here? What progress? Have you had any progress so far? I'm only yapping about myself now. I don't want to talk about myself all the time. So you do the, yeah. So that's the thing, right? So people says I do a mud wash when I'm feeling lazy. It's like a fast shampoo now. I've always I've like people have always said, oh, you can't just be using conditioner, right? And I agree with that. But then I was like, for a while, I was thinking it's kaolin clay, it's which is the white clay I was saying. Kaolin clay. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah. Um, right. So all the time I was saying, yeah, I need to use shampoo, but what shampoo am I going to use? So I just continue using conditioner, knowing that I need to cleanse my scalp. So my alternative was to use apple cider vinegar. Now, when people told me to use the bentonite clay for my skin, I was like, yo, let me use it for my hair too. When I came across your recipe with apple cider vinegar, I was like, bingo. It was like, what do you call it? It was like connections being made. I was like, finally, now I have something to cleanse my hair without having to use shampoo, because I'm not going to use shampoo because it's going to dry up my hair. So I'm not going to use it, right? So I get to pair bentonite clay to remove toxins and detox my hair while cleansing with the apple cider vinegar. Bingo. You know? So now that's my cleanser. All right. Woo! Bruh. All right, so where we at? Okay, yeah. So what's going on with Star Puppy? Let's see. Is she okay? She's cool, right? Yeah, I watched a few of her videos. She's such a sweetie. Okay, so Stephanie uses a mix of Rasul, bentonite, and the white clay, as we know now, is Rasul clay. Good. Y'all, I haven't had anything to eat for the day, by the way. So like, I'm getting hungry now. I could grab a yogurt and continue the conversation. What do you guys think? I could have a little yogurt while I'm talking to you guys, because usually now I would make a smoothie, but last night I make a pepper sauce. I make pepper sauce last night. So guess what? My blender still has pepper sauce in it. So that would not be a good idea to make a smoothie right now. So I need to take no. So I can have a yogurt. If you guys want to continue this live stream, because I think the vibe is cool now. I can just grab a yogurt, my homemade yogurt that I made. Yeah, if it's homemade, I made it, right? Well, it could be homemade and made by somebody else. Yeah. So I can grab a yogurt and we can continue the convo. How you guys feeling about that? I could just add some blueberries and some ground flax seeds, and I can continue the convo. So let me know if you guys want to stay in a little bit longer. Tell me yes. Okay, cool. Empress gave me a yeah. Empress like, go ahead, sis. Grab your yogurt, sis. Okay, you can grab it with me. Come to the kitchen, guys. So, I'm actually starving, to be honest. Yogurt. Oh, let me show you the pepper sauce that I made. It was supposed to be a green seasoning that turned into a pepper sauce. Don't ask me why. You could use it to season your food too. I don't know. But guys, this is hot like fire. I know. So I have to buy something now to cool it down. It's too hot. Anyways, that's what I made last night. So let me get some flax seeds. Let me get some blueberries. Some blueberries. Well, I could put in a Brazil nut. Yeah. Oops. Some frozen berries. Y'all don't understand. I love eating keto now. Love it. It's like so easy to make meals. Because I was already low carb, so it was like a no-brainer for me, actually. It was just to add more fat, which reminds me I have to buy avocado, guys. I have to buy more avocado. I bought 6 the last time, or was it 8? No, I think it was 8. I have to buy 8 more. eat an avocado a day. Serious stuff, man. So I'm trying to figure out where to put you guys so you don't oops, so I can see you. Alright. Can you kind of see me here? Alright, so this is my note for myself. Alright, so this is my homemade yogurt that I make. I make a batch every few days. It's really, really easy to make. So I literally have a bread machine, but I don't make bread because I eat keto, so they'll be making bread up in here. You could make keto bread another day. Anyways, so I literally use the bread maker to make my yogurt. So the bread making machine has a yogurt setting, which is it just literally keeps this as a warm temperature. Keeps the milk. So this is the milk. The milk, just use dairy to put it in here, and I put in a bacteria culture to ferment the milk and remove any lactose that's in the milk, because I'm lactose intolerant anyways. So it's perfect that I could make yogurt now. So yeah, so I make yogurt in that, and now I need a bowl. So now I actually was really bad. I was really bad at making yogurt at first. And I'm like, I used to be so proud of my yogurt. I was like, oh, bro, I make yogurt. I used to invite my friends over, bro, come over and have some yogurt, guys. So my coworkers would come over and they used to be like, yeah, it tastes good. Until I went over by that same coworker and she made yogurt. And I was like, what have I been eating all this time? Not yogurt. Her homemade yogurt. So I thought mine was coming out the way it was coming out because it was homemade. Not knowing I wasn't making it right. So my yogurt's supposed to come out creamy like this, right? Creamy. My yogurt was runny. Like, I don't even make that anymore. Like, oh, now the way I make it, look at this. It can't even come out the jar to tell you how thick it is. What I used to make before? No, that was not yogurt, guys. That was not yogurt. Some watery thing, and I calling it yogurt and saying, yeah, man, come over for my yogurt. When I had yogurt at her place, I was like, this is okay. This is what it's supposed to be. Good to know. Good talk. So now I make it just like her. So she's from Serbia, and amazing girl, actually. She's actually in Serbia right now. So she got stuck on the outside too. Y'all don't understand how close I was to getting stuck in Sri Lanka. I have coworkers who are stuck in Sri Lanka still. Woo! I was so close. It was a hard decision coming back. I didn't even mention it on YouTube, to be honest, because I didn't want to hear the why you're going back, what you're doing going back, blah, blah, blah. Even my family, I couldn't even handle the talk from them, to be honest. Maybe we put a little cocoa powder in it today. So anyways, yeah, I even telling them that I was coming back here. Woo! Bruh, by the time I landed here, 5 days later, China closed the borders. So I would have been stuck in Sri Lanka where they have curfews. You're getting arrested if you found out at the beach, or if you're found outside in the roads and the oh my god, I heard it's like awful. And then only every few days you can go get groceries, and then the bill I would have been racking up because I'm spending so much money on a place to stay on, although I wasn't really spending that much money for a place. I was staying at hostels, so it was kind of cheap, but I don't know how much longer I would be able to stay in a hostel. It's a shared space, so I don't know how much longer I would have actually stayed in a hostel. Oh, yes, I would have actually ended up spending a lot more money. Yo, so my decision to come back, it was hard. It was hard, but I kind of felt the shift. There was a shift in energy in Sri Lanka that happened, and then there was a shift in energy within me. I just felt as though I don't think it's the right space anymore. So I have to use my coffee grinder. So I'm just gonna mute you guys for a second, okay? So I just put a Brazil nuts in here. You guys can see. I put a Brazil nut, sesame seeds, and flax seeds in here. So that would be like a topping for my yogurt I'm gonna eat for lunch. And then I'm gonna add some blueberries, some frozen blueberries. So blueberries are allowed on keto because their sugar content is so low. It doesn't spike your blood sugar. I bought a food scale to measure and stuff. Right now, we're just throwing it in. We're just throwing it in today. So it's a tiny little food scale that I use. It's very cute, like literally tiny like so. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I do not think you can see this. So it's pretty much yogurt and blueberries all in my bowl. So I'm going to take you guys back out here. And I put a little bit of cocoa powder too. All right, so what you guys talking about? She was going to make a salad. I don't know if I have time to make a salad. Let me see. Oh, who is it? Wait. I missed a few. Yeah, I've been doing that too. Bunch of dresses. I refuse to only wear just for funerals and weddings now. I'm now sporting along. Yeah. I'm like, why do I like what? That's the other thing too. This whole situation made me realize I'm like, what am I waiting for to wear this? What am I waiting for to eat to because I have like some stuff for like when people come over. I'm like, what am I waiting for? I'm gonna eat it. I have like I got this really nice Chinese tea from a friend as a gift for Christmas, like a year and a half ago. And I was like, oh, when my guests come over, I'm like, bro, nobody comes over here and drinks tea. Yeah, they do sometimes, but they don't drink that tea. They drink like the fruity teas and stuff I have and or the jasmine tea or something. Nobody has been asking to drink that Chinese tea. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna drink this tea. It comes in a really nice container and everything. I shared it with my Chinese coworkers and work, and they were like, "Oh, this is so nice," because it's actually really fancy tea. So, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna drink this fancy tea. And then and because we work 20 days, a 20-day schedule, at work here, this as soon as when we came back, you're not really going out, right? You're just literally teaching and coming back home because work is like 5 minutes away from where you live, and we're not like we're not really going out and stuff. Most people are really tired, so they just go home or whatever. So when my coworkers were like, yeah, let's go for a massage, bro, I was like, time to dress up. I put on clothes. I was like all fancy, and they were like in sweats. They were like, if where are you going? For massage with you guys. Like we're kind of underdressed for massage. I'm like, yeah, I know. What's up with you guys? What's up with you? Because they kind of like make it seem like something's wrong with me walking in with not wearing sweats and stuff. But I was like, no, even if I have to take garbage out, I am dressing. Okay, no, that's a joke. I'm not really going to do that. But I'm like, bro, I'm going for a massage. I am dressing up like I'm going somewhere, okay? We're not isolated here. We're not in quarantine or anything. But especially being in quarantine for so long, where I literally wore the same things over and over. Or when I was in Sri Lanka for 2 months, I literally was like a bum walking around in a bikini and shorts all the time. Or although there's nothing wrong with that life, live that life, but I have clothes to wear here. I'm gonna wear it. Okay. I just wanna like put some effort into like different, like something different now. I don't know, this whole thing just switched my mindset of things. I don't know how to explain it yet, but yo. All right. Sorry, I missed a few conversations. So yeah, you braided your hair. Yeah, that was me last week. I just braided. I'm like, I'm not gonna touch you for a little bit. I want to do some twists next week, maybe, and just leave my hair alone for a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Green Beauty has a yeah. I think I would look at that video again and check out her video on the clays and stuff and the breakdown of it. Right. I think that's why I mixed the clays in the first place because of her. But I don't think my hair liked all those clays. My hair loved the bentonite though. Oh, you make pepper and eat with fried fish and chicken. Oh God, that mix that I made there, that's to throw on your chicken when you marinate it. Oh, your fish. People are so funny. She's like, child, instead of debating about us, what you're gonna eat, please just go ahead and eat and nourish yourself. We will hang out with you, but you need to eat. No, you said that you faint. No, that's the other thing. Because I'm used to fasting, I actually used to think that too. I always used to think, whoa, if I fast, I'm gonna faint. But I haven't had that yet. Although it does happen to some people. Oh, good night, Chelsea. Sorry I missed it. Who has high porosity hair? Mm. Oh, you're eating now? Nice. Some tortilla chips. With cheese, a scoop of ranch dressing. Cheese is a hit or miss for me. Sometimes I'm fine. Sometimes bathroom break. It's 6:44 a.m. right now. Where are you, girl? You're somewhere in England or something? That's why sometimes it doesn't even matter what time I come on. All y'all are still you're still up. I remember when I used to do my lives, I used to have like a date. Remember when I first started live streaming? I used to have a date live stream. I used to have a time. I used to be like 10 a.m. my time, which is like 10 p.m. your time. I was or 8 a.m. Sometimes it was 8 a.m. my time, but 9 p.m. for y'all. Like I used to be so religious with it because I used to try to come up now because of the situation. You can come on anytime y'all are awake. Yeah, my bread maker has a yogurt setting. Um, yeah, it has yeah, it's quite a few settings. Mm. Good night, Stephanie. Good night, Empress. Oh yeah, this chocolate is oh my god, this is nice. Oh my gosh, the blueberries with the cocoa, and the flaxseed and sesames. Oh my gosh, this is nice. This is nice. Hey y'all. Hey Angie girl. Hey Natural Beauty, what's up? I have my hair in mini twist now for a week. We'll keep it up for another week and just do some aloe vera splits and hair oil treatment, hot oil treatments. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see why not. Ah, you're in the Netherlands. When I woke up, I saw you online. Hey, good night, Natoya. It was good having you. Oh, this is so nice. We have some lurkers. Ow. It's like ow. Since when is a blueberry like prick you on your tongue? What? That blueberry just like, ouch, my tongue. Oh, you do? You don't really like lives so much? I actually thought it was too many lives. I'm like, oh my gosh, if you need to post a video. I just got in. You just got in from where? From college? I see Brit's college life. Where you girl? Where you come from, girl? How's that MSM going? I got mine 2 weeks ago and that thing tastes toxic. My MSM does not have a taste. It doesn't have much of a taste. Actually. I think I'm gonna put more cocoa in my yogurt next time. Bro, that tastes good. That was nice. Blueberries, cocoa, and yogurt. Oh, it's like a, how do I explain it? It's like a soft serve ice cream, but very soft. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm like, where you now come from? You just getting in. I'm like, what? Where you come from? You're not supposed to be outside. Do I have yogurt on my hair? Okay, I need to change the brightness because my laptop is about to die. Yeah, a lot of people joined my channel, subscribed from that MSM video. But yeah, I still take it. I just don't remember to take it. No, I don't think I ate enough to have my supplements. So kind of wish I'd made my salad last night. I probably can make a quick salad while you guys are on with me. Let me just finish this up. Excuse me. I can make a quick salad, yeah. I know, right? You have yogurt and then salad. Bro, food is food. It's going to the same place. So my yogurt is unsweetened. Oh, I didn't tell you all that. It's unsweetened yogurt. I kind of assumed you would know it's unsweetened because I told you I have diabetes, right? But this might not be obvious for some people because even when I offer it to my friends at work, I have to remind them. I was like, "Hey, the yogurt's unsweetened," because not everybody is used to. So I'm accustomed to not having sugar. It's like no big deal to me, but not everybody's on that level, you know. So I have to like tell them have some bananas or mango or some if you want it sweet. Or honey. Honey in yogurt is a big thing in Sri Lanka. So here's what. Let's make a salad. I just need to get something in my stomach really quickly. All right. So let's see what y'all saying real quick. I got MSM and mine doesn't have any taste either. I just started taking supplements a week ago, collagen, moringa, and work stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently your MSM is not supposed to taste. Your MSM does not have a taste. One of my friends who lives in China too. Actually, I never even met her. Her name is Janelle. I became friends with her through YouTube. I have not met this girl. She literally is in the same province as me, but I need to meet her. So she was messaging me the other day and she said MSM actually is not supposed to have a taste. It shouldn't be bitter or anything. But if it is bitter, it might be that, I'm not saying, I don't know, I haven't read up on this, but she was mentioning to me that it might be that it has filler. So that might be something to be aware of. Alright, so I'm going to make a salad as fast as I can. Yeah. So that means I might have my smoothie tonight. I don't know. But that smoothie usually fills me up real good. Have you guys ever tried one of my smoothie recipes? That's a really good question. Those smoothie recipes are bananas, like really rich. It's a lot of ingredients. Let me tie my hair up. Let me make my salad. It's too much hair to make a salad. I just wash my hands. So I'm going to try to make a salad. Not a big one. I'll do a small one. I actually take long to eat salads too because it's so much. Because it's a meat. For me, a salad is a meal. So it has to be very filling. And so I make a really big salad. Some people use a salad as a side, like a little corner of their plate. No, this whole bowl will be full of a salad. That's my full, and I struggle to eat that. So I'm just making, but I'm making a small one right now because I actually don't have time to eat it. Although I could eat it later. But anyways, I could finish it off later when I come back this afternoon. But anyways. Yeah, so the base for my salad is just, I'm not a big chef, guys. Like, to be asking for the recipe and thing, I don't know. My big recipe is a smoothie, to be honest. Like, love making smoothies. It's so fast to like replenish your nutrients. Like, so easy. It's like such a quick meal. Because my friends are always like, oh, a smoothie's nothing. Like, a smoothie's not food. No, y'all don't understand. My smoothies are heavy. Like, when you finish eating my, like, bro, like, you bursting. So, anyways, so this is the cabbage that I just cut up. So this is half the amount I would usually have, but I would usually put an egg or two, but we don't have time for that. This is some sauerkraut that I have left over from a batch I made. I will just throw that in here. Sauerkraut, really good for your immunity. I don't know why I'm explaining all this stuff. You guys can look it up. Sauerkraut is really good for resetting your microbiome. I don't know. Like, oh, avocado, yes. Avocado, an avocado. So I have an avocado I have an avocado a day on keto. Like avocados keep me full. So I have to use a lot of fats and stuff. So to keep my appetite, so I have to cut off parts of it, but to keep my appetite, to keep me from feeling hungry, I have to have a lot of fats and stuff. So that's why in my recipes, like any smoothie recipes that I show you guys, it has like a lot of fatty stuff. So a lot of nuts and seeds and oils and stuff. So I would put ghee for fat or butter for fat. And I would put flax seeds for fat, sesame seeds for fat, walnuts for fat, almonds for fat. Like I eat a lot. Coconut oil, flaxseed oil, like it's a lot because I have to have a lot more fat in my diet so that I don't get hungry all the time. And because it's actually to keep my body it's like I'm trying to switch my body over from burning using carbs and sugar because I'm diabetic. Oh, or used to be diabetic. Just drop a piece of avocado on the floor. But I'm trying to train my body to burn fat. So that's why I have more fat in my diet. And that's why I do a ketogenic diet. So yeah. All right. All right, so my avocado is in. What I'm going to put in there now in my salad. So this is what it's looking like so far. My salad in there, my cabbage, sauerkraut, and avocado. So I have one avocado a day. All right. So I got that one avocado a day idea from a guy from Greece. Whew, that's the thing about traveling, eh? You meet I've met such amazing people who have changed my trajectory of life. And so I met this guy in Greece, right? Now, even though you guys had already told me about ketogenic diet, you told me about fasting, that there's something different when you meet someone in person. So this is nutritional yeast. So because I actually don't eat a lot of meat, I eat meat. I don't have a problem eating meat, but I don't eat a lot of meat. So I have to have my vitamin B from somewhere. So nutritional yeast. And then I have some liquid aminos. No, this is going to make everything real salty. Now, I'm not afraid of salt either because when you're fasting a lot, you lose a lot of salt. So you have to replenish it as well. So there's that. What else am I going to add? Oh. I put sauerkraut already, but now I'm going to add some kimchi. I know. So this is store-bought kimchi. I never made it myself. I briefly look at the process. It's a lot of work to make. It's very pungent, but oh my Allah, the smell of this is so good. Ooh. I want to try to show you this kimchi, but I don't know how it's going to work out. My coworker told me about this kimchi, but I was like, bro, it's so nice. Look at this. So good. Kimchi. Oh, so good. You have to brush your teeth real good after this. It's nice. It has like ginger and garlic and cabbage and oh, it's so good. So that's that. All right, so I put that in my salad. What else do I put in my salad? Oh, I usually put, so I fell in love with feta cheese when I was in Greece. Sorry, Turkey. Well, I was in Greece too, but Turkey, Greece, Serbia, like all those countries, those Eastern European countries, they use a lot of feta cheese. I'm not gonna put it now because if I open this, I have to use it in 5 days. So I'm not gonna use it right now. And this is already really salty, I think. So I'm gonna use some of that pepper sauce thing that I made last night. That is probably a mess to use right now. Let's try it. So I'm gonna try. I have to put this in another bottle, but I'm gonna try it and see how it tastes. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so, bruh, this is pungent. So this is what I made. It has like chives, peppers, green peppers, sweet peppers, all kind of peppers. And it has garlic. Oh, I shouldn't put any more. It has garlic. What else it has? It has cilantro, chives, depending on what country you're from. I think that's it for now with this salad because we don't got time. And usually I would sometimes just fry up a little mutton with this, but nah. Today we will just do this. It's really nice with feta cheese. So anyways, I'll tell the story about the guy from Greece who kind of changed my ideas on keto. So I already posted a video for you guys about diabetes on my channel. That's when I was really desperate. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with my life. I have diabetes. I just found out. Guys, I didn't say help. I need help. But you guys were like, bro, Ife, we got you, basically. I didn't say help, but y'all knew I was crying out for help because I was already low carb. So I'm like, how did I still end up with diabetes? And everybody was like, yo, Jason Fung, Eric Berg, Ife, watch those videos. We got you. So I watched those. And even though I was like, yeah, I guess I will do that now. I wasn't like gung-ho. I wasn't like, yes, that's what I'm going to do now. Sometimes you need a little push. Sometimes that person needs to like walk through your life a little bit, meet that person, you need to come across a situation. And that is how I guess universe was just aligning everything because when I was in Greece one day, just hanging out at a hostel, a guy from he's actually Pakistani, but he was in Greece on holiday and telling us about his weight loss journey, and he was, by the way, like, yeah, I lost 100 pounds in a year. I'm like, brr. My ears kind of perked up, and he's like, yeah, I did keto and I did intermittent fasting. I'm like, y'all on YouTube just told me about keto and intermittent fasting. So I started drilling him with questions. And he was like, yep, eat an avocado a day. That's how I got, I know. It took me a while to get back to this story. So that's how I started eating an avocado a day because he was like, yep, just eat an avocado a day to hit your fat quota for the day. At least it's like a good way to start to at least hit the basic amount that you need. And then from there you can have your other stuff like your coconut oil and your ghee and your nuts and seeds and stuff. So anyways, yeah, that's why I eat an avocado again. It's really filling, actually. It's actually really good too for when I travel. Sometimes I don't know what to eat, so having an avocado really helps. So anyways, this is my salad. It doesn't look appetizing, but bruh, that's what we're gonna eat. You could throw some moringa leaves in there. Moringa leaves, I'm gonna put it on. Oh, what you guys up to? What y'all been saying? I don't think I have time to eat all this because my battery died anyways on my phone, and I have to go back to work just now. So we're gonna eat. That kimchi. Oh my God. Usually I put salt and black pepper. Oh my God. Oh, let me show you what it looks like. I know it does not look appetizing. It does not look appetizing, but Usually I put salt and black pepper. No salt needed. I don't even need to put black pepper because the sauce that I made last night, that was enough. And then I usually put cumin. Whew, even that I don't need to put. Oh my gosh, this is nice. And then the liquid aminos have salt. That kimchi thing, I think it has a little bit of salt. And then the nutritional yeast is a little bit salty. We say yeast. I said yeast. Yeast. That's nice. I don't even need to put an egg. It's so nice. Okay, let me see. Oh, y'all been talking. Yeah, the crystals. Okay. Nash, but did you know that Reza Empress from YouTube mentioned you and Moringa? Yeah, it was so funny. I had just mentioned, I think she had just mentioned me, or I just mentioned her, something like that, in my video, and it was just crazy. I just happened to be looking. No one had told me. I just happened to be looking at one of her videos. I'm like, whoa! It just shocked me so much that she talked about me. Because I had talked about her. Give me 1 second, guys. You don't like the taste of vitamin C powder? But the buffered, no, but vitamin C powder is actually really good compared to the tablets. It's like really strong, especially the buffered vitamin C. Are you taking vitamin C powder or pill? Um, I used to take the powder, but now I take the pills. You have moringa in your peppermint tea every night? Do you stay awake? Does it not make you stay awake? Moringa keeps me awake. Like makes me very alert. Mini twist with your hair curl. That's how you wore your hair for Mother's Day. Yeah. The berries have seeds on stems that cause it could be like the just the crown of the berry had like a. I think it just I don't know. Not all of them did that, so I think maybe something was not removed. Equal is not sugar. What, girl? No sugar around here. I only use sugar for my kefir to ferment. I only use sugar for fermenting. I don't use sugar for anything else. Ghee is expensive, yeah, but I was looking at a recipe to make it. I think I would try making it. So I have to buy butter. Butter's expensive though. So we'll see. Butter's expensive here because Chinese are naturally lactose intolerant. So it's like a gene that they're missing. So they naturally don't use a lot of dairy, which I find strange. I have a lot of milk everywhere. But they don't use a lot of dairy and cheese and butter. All those things are really, really expensive in China. But I want to try making it. Oh, you tried my hot smoothie. Oh, nice. So instead of coffee, so instead of hot water, you put coffee. Nice. Oh, I didn't have romaine lettuce, but I use cabbage. Cabbage, I don't know, cabbage is a little bit heavier for me. This is so good. Oh my god. It's just tangy. It's just tangy and the right amount of zing. It's good. And then the avocados. Oh. And the sauerkraut. And oh, so good. Oh. I just hit. Like, that is spicy. Oh my god. Ooh. You know what is interesting? The ginger. The ginger and the kimchi, you would think it would be a strange flavor, right? But it works so well. Just in case anybody's coming on, I was like, what are you talking about? This mess here is what I'm eating right now. I have to, actually, I have to leave in 3 minutes, guys, because I have to brush my teeth and leave. Because I have a class at 2. Yeah, so I'm natural beauty. I'm actually wondering. I have to check in like the difference and how much of a difference. I don't know how. Okay, when you it's supposed to like basically cook unsalted butter to make ghee, right? And I'll have to figure out if it's cheaper to just buy the ghee, or just make it. I don't know. I think I would try it with 2 bars of 2 of those butters and see how much ghee I get. And then if it's a ridiculous amount, I just probably would just buy it. It's kind of like coconut when you make a coconut oil. I don't know if it's similar, but the amount of coconuts you have to use to make oil. Because I used to make it all the time in the Bahamas. I used to buy like 15 coconuts to make a good serious jar of oil. So I think it was a 16-ounce jar of oil in my YouTube video, my DIY video for coconut oil. It's a lot of coconuts, okay? But coconuts were cheap, so it was cheap to make coconut oil compared to buying it. Now, butter is expensive here. Now, it might be cheaper to buy them, but I don't know. We'll see. Because you need a lot of coconuts to make oil, but I don't know if you need a lot of butter to make ghee. I don't know. Ah, okay. So you use coconut oil instead of. This is kimchi, a different from. Kimchi is more Korean. From Korean cuisine. It's also fermented, so they're all in the fermented category. Filled with really good bacteria and stuff for your gut. But it's slightly different. It has like a peppery taste to it. So good. Different types of kimchi too, I've heard. But the one I buy at my grocery store here, my coworker put me onto it, and I've been hooked ever since. I've tried kimchi from other places. It wasn't the same compared to that place. Oh, really? You like my hair like this? Maybe I'll go to work like this then. It looks good in a messy bun. You see, you'll see where it is growing back. I did not have this. There's a video on YouTube. This was completely gone. Like all hair, gone. I'm like, bro. My hair is gone. So I didn't even have this before. That's amazing, eh, guys? Thank you, people. Maybe, yeah, I think I'll wear my hair like this. I need to like comb this out though. So, have you tried a garlic and ginger paste in your hair? No, no, no. I told you, I think I'm missing the gene to break down garlic. So garlic stinks on me for days after brushing my teeth, taking a shower, like it just comes through my pores. So, onion and garlic, I can't. My body doesn't break it down properly. Oh, gotta go. That's it for lunch. Do you want the taste of avocado? Avocado doesn't even have a taste. Natural beauty, you are funny. You are funny. She's like, you look cute all the time. It's disgusting. Can you just look regular and normal like the rest of us? You all are funny. Oh my god. Bruh, I look cute even with my bald patch and that big bald patch. Oh my god. It was so, looking back at those videos, I'm like, bro, nobody said anything. My hairline was starting all the way back here. You're the worst. You're not my friend. My hairline was all the way back here. I was looking at it, I'm like, bro, no, nobody said anything. This was 2018, by the way. Everybody was looking at. I will say though. Exactly. I was not going to say that. Everybody was like, ooh, your hair's so long, because that was my hair was all the way down here. So y'all were like, ooh, your hair's so long. And nobody was like, bruh, but your hairline though. Nobody said anything. I will remember y'all. I will remember y'all for that. So I know. Nobody was like, Eve, take your them edges though. I was like, no. Ooh, Eve, your hair is so long. That's all everybody was saying. All right, guys. But I really have to go. I will talk to you all later. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a good night, okay? Bye, and have a great week.